Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report. Hello race fans, I'm Wylie Wade and this is Wylie's Race Report for Friday and Saturday, July 17th and 18th, 2020. It was a 2020 Delta Dwarf Car Association regional event. We had 65 competitors show up for both Friday and Saturday night action in 3 different classes. The sportsman class, this is for the newer drivers. Then we had the veteran class, this is for drivers 45 and older, and the pro division for everybody else. Friday night we started off things with a 6-wide salute. Here's what that looked like. On the pole position for this 6-wide tribute is Captain Chaos Danny Wagner, one of the people that led the charge for this event and getting the Delta Dwarf Car Association club up and running. Friday, 4 racing activities, 3 heat races for each class, followed by a main event. The main event, the top 10 transferred directly to Saturday night's main event. I want to say congratulations to our heat winners. In the sportsman class, the 812 Double D of Chance Russell took home heat race number 1. Joey Lingram in the 9R took home heat race number 2. And Joe Tardif in the 80 Double D finished in heat race number 3 on the point. In the main event, Joey Lingram doubled up for the night in that 9R and took home the main event for the sportsman class. In the veteran class, Tom Morley took home the win. He was driving the 18E. Buddy Olshaka took home the win in heat race number 2, driving the 63N. And Kevin Moralio in the 40R took home heat race number 3. And then he turned right around and won the main event on Friday night. In the pro division on Friday night, in heat race number 1, the 41E of Nick Velasquez took home the win. Heat 2, the 80N of Sean Jones won, and Captain Chaos Danny Wagner took home heat race number 3 in the 11 Double D. In the main event, T3, Tommy Velasquez took home the win in that 14E car. Saturday night had 2 heat races, followed by the Fast Dash. This is the race for the top 10 cars from Friday night, setting the starting positions for Saturday night's main event. Then you had the B main. This is for the rest of the field to set positions 11 through the remainder of the field. In the sportsman class, Joey Bohard took home heat race number 1, driving the 15B. And Jeff Benecourt in the 17 Double D took home heat race number 2. For the sportsman fast dash, the 31N of Dylan Schrum took home the win, and John Williams in the 777N won the B main, starting him in the 11th position. And then Dylan Schrum in the 31D went on to win the main event. In the veteran class, the heat race number 1 was won by Tom Morley in the 18E, and Mark Briscardi in the 66B took home heat race number 2. Kevin Moralio continued his winning ways, taking home the Fast Dash win in that 40R car, with Tom Morley winning the B main event in the 18E. But Hollywood Kevin Bender in the 9N took home the main event win for the veteran class. And then the pro class on Saturday night, heat race number 1, took home the win by Sean Jones in the 80N. Michael Gerner, also known as Spanky, took home heat race number 2 in that 12N. Trent Morley in the 48E won the Fast Dash for the pro class, and Sean Jones won the B main, continuing his winning ways. The pro main event on Saturday night had an epic 3-way battle between Sean Jones, Captain Chaos Danny Wagner, and Ryan Winter, ultimately won by the 80N of Sean Jones from San Jose, California. Congratulations to the Delta Dwarf Car Association for a very successful first regional event. Saturday night also featured the Super Stocks, with Fast Freddie Ryland driving Jim Freethy's number 99, taking home the main event win. This Saturday, July 25th, we have the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sport Modifieds, and the Hobby Stocks all in action, and you can see it all on Dirt Oval TV and Speed Sport TV. Don't miss it. We still can't have you in the stands yet. Hopefully sometime soon, but right now you can see all the action on Dirt Oval TV and Speed Sport TV. And that big announcement I teased last week, it's not quite ready yet, but it's coming. So We won't miss it. Friday night, I had the opportunity to talk with the driver of the 132 IMCA Sport Modified, Brent Curran. It was his first trip back to Antioch Speedway since his big accident back on Father's Day weekend. Here with Brent Curran, driver of the 132 IMCA Sport Modified. Brent, first of all, great to see you back at the racetrack.
Thank you. Appreciate being back. Having a good time being back. Just walking around the racetrack. First time I've been here since the whole deal, so having a good time.
This is what happened to him 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago?
3.5 weeks ago, something like that. Father's Day weekend, so it's been 3 weeks at least.
So what happened to you in that wreck that we just saw?
Everything kind of happened so fast. I don't remember much, but from the video I saw, just car got sideways. Had to think a little bit fast and made sure I didn't hit her, and ended up being Patty. Just made sure I didn't get her in the driver's door, turned down the track, aimed for her left front tire, and then somebody else was there. I think I was, according to the people on the fence, I was out on the first hit, but like I said, I don't remember much. Just watched the video and gathered what I could. So what injuries did you have? And you had to go to the hospital for a bit? Yeah, I was in the hospital till the next morning. They released me because of all the COVID stuff. They would have kept me on concussion protocol, but tore 2 muscles in my elbow, which I'm still working through a little bit. And then, like I said, concussion. So you, we'll get to the car in a second, but first you had the concussion, had the injury at elbow, you're still getting over, but yet last Thursday the doctor said go ahead and go have fun, and what'd you do on last Friday night? Last minute decision to kind of, the week before I went up to Susanville and went and pit for Scott Foster and got his car rolling pretty good. He was happy with it, wanted somebody else to jump in the car to get a second opinion. Doctor cleared me Thursday, just happened to be, and then jumped in the car at Watsonville or Ocean on Friday, and then was able to bring home a win in his car. So that was pretty cool. Still waiting on my car to get fixed, but we'll be back in there soon. What's the time frame for your car? First of all, what damages did your car have after that hit? Everything bolt-on in the front, shocks, wheels, tires, all the way around. Rear end housing cracked. The rear clip, from my understanding, was shoved over 1 inch to 1.5 inches. See what else? Panhard bar mount, just a bunch of, luckily nothing too crazy. It's all fixable to get us through the rest of the year, and then go from there. So do you have a time frame for coming back? I think we're planning on going to Susanville next weekend. Maybe just see if the car's done, make sure I'm okay. Still fighting a little bit of fatigue stuff. Watsonville being in the car got really tired really early. So just trying to put everything together, make sure I'm 100% ready to come back, and then make the right decision. I got family at home that I got to take care of first before race cars. So of course this is not the first time you've ended up in the hospital after a racing incident. You had a big hit. Big hit in Tennessee. In Tennessee. Yeah. They actually asked me what year it was on the ambulance, and I told them 2016, and that was when my wreck was in Tennessee. So that was kind of convenient, but. Yeah, that big one, and then I had a big hit here back in like 13 or 14 in the 4-bangers too. So it took a couple of rattlers. It's part of the deal. It's what we signed up for. We know the risks. We take them. So. Who do you want to say thanks for getting you on the racetrack? God, I can't thank the Foster family enough for everything they've done. The mental support, everything. Just helping out wherever they possibly can. The wife, the family. Everybody for keeping me on my feet and everything and keeping my head up. This sport's got the highs and the lows, and when it's low, it's low. The racing community, the outreach that I had from them is crazy. People that you think aren't your friends become your friends over stuff like that, and it ends up just being a really cool deal. All the sponsors, Steadfast, Randy Cotton at Steadfast Construction, All Flow Muffler and Auto Repair, Crude, Empire RC, trying to think of them all off the top of my head. It's kind of rough without looking at a car. RI Helmets, just everybody, you know who you are. Thank you. All right, Brent Curran, driver of the 132 IMCA Sport Modified. Can't wait to see you back out here at Antioch Speedway. Thank you very much. It was great to see Brent back at the track and to see him healthy. As he mentioned, the previous Friday, he'd got to go down to Ocean Speedway in someone else's car, and he won the race. So I look forward to seeing him back at Antioch Speedway in competition very soon. On Wednesday night of this week, we had a practice session, an open practice. Here's a little video from that action.
Hope you enjoyed that video from our practice session on Wednesday night. Just a reminder, this Saturday though, July 25th, again, the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sport Modifieds, and the Hobby Stocks, and you can see all the action on Dirt Oval TV and Speed Sport TV. Don't miss it. That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. I'm Wylie Wade. Until next time, goodbye, everybody. Okay, here we go. 3, 2. One more time. Here we go. 3, 2. 3, 2.
Try this again in 3, 2.